Happy Labor Day to everyone from all of us here at NewsNation. Today, President Biden will mark the holiday by honoring American workers in Pennsylvania with a speech with metal sheet workers.
Yeah, the president rallying workers there as unions nationwide, unhappy over wages, benefits, industry threats, you name it. They begin taking matters into their own hands. 323,000 workers have gone on strike so far this year. That's the third most since the millennium. And from Hollywood to Motor City, those picket lines may soon be growing. Tom Dempsey has more on the summer of strikes. Hey, Tom.
Hey, good morning, Marky. Yeah, later this morning, President Joe Biden will be celebrating Labor Day by speaking to sheet metal workers during an event in Philadelphia. But look, this holiday comes as strikes continue to gain national headlines and as President Joe Biden touts himself as the most pro-union president in American history. For the past few months, the United States has witnessed what some describe as the summer of strikes. From UPS workers threatening a massive walkout that would have led to a supply chain disruption, to Ford and General Motors auto plants in Detroit still facing possible walkouts later this month.
All we've tried to do in this is prepare everybody so in the event that we have to take action to get a fair and just contract for you, that we're prepared for it.
In Hollywood, screenwriters and actors have been striking since May, calling for more protections and compensation. It's left many fan favorites on pause. They were joined in June by workers at more than 100 Starbucks stores nationwide, and hospitality workers in LA who walked off the job in July. Concerns being voiced in multiple industries as the country marks Labor Day.
Just corporate versus the little man. It doesn't matter where you're at, if you're a mailman, whatever labor you're in, whatever, if you're in another union or anything like that, we're fighting for everybody.
Now, as the 2024 presidential race continues to gain steam, President Biden has leaned into his support with unions, his team recently touting its investments in manufacturing, which it says will lead to more jobs.
Unions raise standards across the workforce and industries, pushing up wages and strengthening benefits for everyone.
But with Americans still paying more at grocery stores and gas pumps, Republicans plan to keep inflation and the economy in the spotlight. Senate Republicans recently posted to social media, quote, "Everything is more expensive and Joe Biden thinks he can convince Americans otherwise. The American people are smarter than that." Now, last year, President Joe Biden marked the holiday by speaking to steel workers in Pittsburgh. But this morning's event begins at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And again, that's happening in Philadelphia. Marky.
All right, we'll see what he has to say. Tom Dempsey, thanks so much from D.C. this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.